Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we're in Minecraft today. I thought it would be fun to go and explore the mushroom fields that we have for the sci-fi area. I want to get some ideas. I've been thinking about what I want to do. I know I want to do some technical builds, but I don't know where to put them. I don't know where to start. So I think it's probably good that we explore the island and see what's up. So we're probably going to put together a bit of a kit. Obviously I've got my ender chests I can bring with me, but I want to bring like some stone, some things that we can use to like mark the area, torches to light things up briefly. We do have a lot of frog lights as well. Could use those. It might be fun to kind of use frog lights instead of torches just because it might look a little bit more sci-fi. So we're going to see what we've got to bring out there. Thankfully, we've already got the coordinates for the portal. I mean, I say portal. For folks that don't know, we use some command blocks portals on the server to teleport to the different build zones. And so we'll be doing that. And I think what we'll do is see if where we are currently spawning, we'll say, in the area is where we want to continue to spawn, or if there's a more central location that might be better. It is a really large area, so it could be fun to kind of like bop around and see what's up. So that's the plan. Nothing too crazy. There should be VODs available on the Joel Duggan VODs YouTube channel for the last couple days of streams. So if you missed the satisfactory stuff, it's all available on the YouTube channel. And my longer VODs I've been chopping up into like roughly 45 to 50 minutes. So yesterday's 3-hour stream is parts 1, 2, and 3, and they're all released at the same time. So if you want to watch them that way, you can. I think on Tuesday the stream was only barely 2 hours, so I thought, well, I'll just leave it as it is. I just kind of edit out the breaks and leave it that way. So VODs are available. I would very much appreciate if you went and checked it out, because I do earn a little bit of revenue from the YouTube channel, and the more eyeballs we can get on that, the better. And comment if you wouldn't mind. If you like the VOD, share it with a friend, share the channel with a friend. And honestly, that's the best way for this channel to grow, is just like tell friends about the Twitch channel, tell them about the VODs channel, and hopefully we can bring some more people in. Blue Crow 95. Hello, hello. Also, if you want to have a list of things you forgot in West Hill, it's only 3 things: replacing chairs and tables. Yes, I think Sandy sent me some of that as well. Blue, if you're in the Discord, that would be the best way to send it. If not, then you can always shoot me a message on, well, you can throw it in the chat here, I guess. Or you could like DM me on Twitter, maybe. I'm not on social media much other than just to broadcast when I'm live. Discord is definitely the place where I chat with people. You can try that. Or if you're a free member on Patreon, you should be able to email me via Patreon if you're a free member. There should be a note in the mods channel. SweetSandi, is it the same? Is it the same 3 things that Blue caught? You sent, I did see that you sent me, Sandy. Oh, should I run an ad break now? I should probably run an ad break now. I was making coffee. So sorry for anybody that's watching, or the 4 of you that's not a subscriber. You're going to watch some ads. All right, let's flip over here. So we want to light up the area. I'm probably going to make a new shulker box for stuff. Let's grab out of my empties. Do I have empties somewhere? Where did I put all my empty shulker boxes? There. Let's just grab a white one. Mini blocks, books, rails, gunpowder, kitchen sink. That might be good to bring. What's in that? Water breathing, swiftness. I'm not sure about swiftness. I wouldn't mind. Water breathing might be okay. If there's an aquifer, that would be pretty handy. I think I've got potions in here, though. Yeah. Do I have swiftness in here? I don't think I do. No, it's all... Let's balance that out a bit. So let's play at a normal FOV. Like, why are things so close? That's water breathing. Let's take some of these out. Goodness, I think the speed brew is the same thing. They're so close in color, you'd think that they would make them more unique. I think that was something they were working on at some point. Alright, that's a little bit more balanced. I don't know why. That's a weakness potion. Health. I don't know why I've got an odd shield in there. Alright, anything else in here that needs to come with? Probably want to bring an extra bundle. Pretty sure I've got enough food, but I'll double check. We're good. Do I have enough rockets? I do not. Okay, rockets. Need to make rockets. I saw that somewhere. I'm gonna try to do a little custom textures, I think, for the sci-fi zone. I think it'd be kind of fun to turn like our books into data pads. Just flavor stuff that I think would look fun. Be a fun little pixel art project too. I recently bought A Sprite when it was on sale on the Steam store. I think we have scaffolding. Got enough for a beacon. I should see if I can make more than one beacon. Another star, glass. And make at least one more. Okay. And we'll bring that with us. That's going to be in here. I do want to bring the stone, I think. I feel like that's an easy block to place down as a marker. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to bring a box of sand in case we want to make some concrete as like a temporary thing. Music Free Gaming, hello, hello. Bally, good to see you. How's your day going? That sounds good, Blue. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. I meant to go back and watch the VOD actually and make some of those adjustments. Do we want to bring the grass? I don't know if I really want to do the... I guess we could probably bring a little bit of that. I don't really know what this stuff is going to look like in the biome. Kind of fun to experiment, I guess, and just kind of see what's what. I don't plan on doing a lot of bushes. All right, let's bring... Is there already sand in here? There's already sand in there. Let's bring the gravel. I've got dye. I already have some concrete, so it's not like I need to make a lot more. We should stop by the Guardian farm and see if we can't make more of those lights. Also, we're going to bring probably... Can't see myself using a lot of the green, but I can see the purple and the yellow happening. Guess I'll need one of those on me. I have an ender chest. I have a crafting table. I've got a bed. I don't think I need anything from there. It might not be a bad idea to bring the extra scaffolding. Just in case we have to go spelunking. Can't see anything else I'm not thinking of. Friday's your day off, Valley, so you're just a few hours away for the weekend. Nice. It is a rainy day here, and it always messes with my sinuses. Yep, I think we're good. I don't think we need much more. I've got enough stuff in here for coal. And I guess if I need sticks, I might want to bring some extra torches. Nah, I guess we should be fine. Cool, thanks for that, Blue. I won't read it out on stream, but appreciate it. Hey, we don't have to fly anymore because I took the time to build some stairs. Nice. So that's kind of in the way. So the sci-fi area is on a mushroom island about 35,000 blocks away. This is the quote-unquote portal that takes us there. And let's just dive right in. So this is it. This is the future area for the sci-fi building. At least for me. People can build around in other biomes on the server, but I'm sticking my flag here on the Mushroom Island. Mushroom Island? I always call it a mushroom, and I think that's what they used to be called. Mushroom Fields. So not mushroom fields, mushroom fields. So it's a mushroom island. And it's giant. Really, really large. And so there's a bunch of things I want to kind of explore and just kind of think about what I might want to put in certain places. And I thought it would be kind of fun to either write down the coordinates or map out certain things. Like there's a giant hole here, right? So we could go down there. Could be fun. But first I think we need some sort of like small base of operations, and it probably makes sense to make it very close to where we arrived. However, I don't know if this is where I want to arrive all the time. There's some azalea trees down there. There's a large lush cave underneath here that I really want to explore. There's also some biome stuff happening there. Oh, it's huge. Yeah. It's massive. But there's other nearby stuff. Like, for example, we can just take a short flight here. Let's go this way. Just so that people can see the surrounding area. There's coral reef everywhere. So the color of the ocean is really cool. I want to make a mob farm. I want to do all the kinds of stuff that I've not really done in Minecraft. But if we go across the ocean, there's a big desert. So we've got access to sand. As long as we don't, like, I don't think anybody wants to build out here, as far as I know, in the desert. So I thought if I was going to make a desert a mining location for sand for concrete, which I'm anticipating using a lot of, then I could make this the desert mine a build in itself, you know, create like big mining machinery that look like it's digging out the earth, like that kind of stuff. Or we could just say, hey, look, you know what? Here's an island. Chances are somebody doesn't want to build anything too big there unless that's their jam. So we could remove all the sand from that island and probably not really hurt anybody that's planning on building on the server. But this is a pretty big desert if memory serves. And this, of course, is all being generated in new terrain. We've got a village for villagers if we need to bring them. Although, actually, that looks like it's an abandoned village. Never mind. They're all zombies and they're all going to be on fire and dead. Well, not the smartest cookies. How did I find it? I put the seed into chunk base. And I filtered by biome. And I went to look for it. We decided early on the server that we were not above using chunk base to find biomes. That's how we chose the seed. Early on, we just wanted to have a multitude of biomes close by so that people that had busy lives, full-time jobs, families, they didn't have to spend eons just like wandering around in Minecraft. Like if you've only got 2 hours a week to play, if, you know, like some of my other server mates, then like they don't want to spend those 2 hours just wandering around looking for what they want. It's way more fun to know where to go and then be able to build and do the things you want to do. There's a little strip of red sand desert in here too, which is weird. Usually that involves an abandoned mine shaft, but that might be kind of fun. Okay, so as you can see, it's a pretty large desert. We're just going to continue along west here just to kind of like open up some of this. There are ocean monuments up here, one there and one there. I don't think they're close enough that we could make farms out of both of them. I think we'd have to choose. I would probably choose the closest one. There might even be another one down here. If there's one down here that's entirely surrounded by warm ocean, then that would probably be the better looking one. Yeah, the Mushroom Island is pretty thick too. Like it's a pretty dense, highly cliffed area, which is fun. I don't see any other ocean monuments. It's so funny that we've got 2 right there. Oh, there's 3. There's a third one over there. Huh. Oh, I'm in the water. I actually don't know what the next biome is to the west. So that'll be good to know for resources. Looks like there's a little bit of an island here. Something tried and didn't quite get there. There's another ocean monument. There's tons. Not that I need 4. Oh, it's a jungle. Bamboo forest. Nice. Man, if you see me twitching, somehow last night when I was barbecuing, I let a housefly into the apartment, and I cannot get him. It has been infuriating. Well, I already have bamboo, so that's not going to really help. Good to know for, I guess, building aesthetics. Jungle trees are a pain to grow. So if I need any jungle, not that I'm anticipating a lot of wood needs, we do have that, which is nice. Kind of a bird's eye view, and we'll go all the way around the whole thing. Have fun. The whole idea today is just to explore and see what's available. It would be nice if you could decompress sandstone into sand again. I think, yeah, I think that's a good idea. I mean, that's a data pack, right? Like you could do something in like a crafter, you know, combine sand with something else, like something at a cost. Or you could make a recipe in, I don't think I've ever flown in the clouds in this shader pack. You could make a recipe in a furnace and have it cost something. Some heavy cliffs up this way. Looks like stone and gravel is accessible. Should we need more gravel? And savanna? Very mountainous. Holy crap. It's kind of cool to see your shadow on the cliffs. That's wild. That must be a shattered savanna. With all the mountains, you bet that there's a deep dark down there? Maybe. I want to do a lot of redstone stuff, so that could be really fun. Some dark caves, that's for sure. That is really cool. So I've already chosen the Mushroom Island, but like if somebody else in the server wanted to do sci-fi builds and build like into the mountains, man, you could have some really cool builds up this way. Anyway, that's the surrounding area. I don't know what's south, but I won't go and look for that just yet. Unfortunately, sometimes with my shaders, they don't render in all the faces of the block, so I'm trying not to look because it's kind of cheaty. I use a data pack that lets me craft sand out of sand and gravel like coarse dirt, but it would be nice to have something vanilla. Sand is a hassle for concrete glass. Yeah. Yeah, if there was a way to do renewable sand, you know, like a trade with... I mean, gravel with piglins is great, but like if you can't do the sand... I think at some point on the Spawn Chunks podcast, somebody wrote in and said it would be nice if we could do... I think they were talking about like adding like a crusher. And I think the idea was that they wanted to... they wanted to smash glass bottles and eventually turn those into sand because you can get those from a witch farm. So like it's not a make easy button. Like you'd still have to have a really serious farm in order to get any volume of sand, you know. I think the idea was like if you combined that they wanted silica. So like I think it was glass into silica and gravel made sand or something like that. So it was gravel heavy, but it was still a good idea. Yeah, we don't do TNT duping on the server either, Bali. There's a couple things. It's like we don't mind the map mod. You know, like I find this very helpful. It feels very vanilla, but we don't go on the nether roof. We don't do TNT duping. So there's a couple of things that we've kind of set some guidelines for on the server. Okay, I think right now the most interesting thing that I've found is this cave. So I guess we'll just start there. I also want to make this a little bit easier to see. So something I was curious about was how quickly, I guess if I put down dirt, mycelia will cover it up, right? This will spread. Oh gosh, yeah. Very fast. So I think what I want to do is have just like a little temporary spot right here. And I don't really need any walls. I just want to be able to put some stuff down if I need to. Maybe it's a good idea to pop down a chest. Maybe we only need the one. I don't remember which way we face when we arrive, but put this like there. Well, I was curious. I know that grass and certain things in these biomes are super bright, but I'm curious as to how this all looks. And I also know that I don't want mycelia to spread to it, so I'm not sure how we do this, but maybe I put some stone down first. Just so this will be a little bit easier to spot from the air, which is nice. Spoiler, there's the command block that teleports us back and forth. Oh my gosh. Okay, I knew it was going to be bright. I didn't know it was going to be that bright. Like, look at the difference between what's in my hand and what's in the ground. I mean, I got shaders on, but still. Man. it that different? I don't think moss changes much. Because I think moss is a block that does not change with the biome colors. Yeah, I think moss just kind of stays the same. Do these change? No, they look like they're the same. Leaves would be very different, I'm sure. Yeah, we are not going to be doing much grass, I don't think. That is wild. Neon grass. Like, it might be something to do, like, intentionally. Like, that could be something cool, maybe? Like, if we wanted to highlight something. I'm not sure what the spread is on moss. I think it has to have contact, so or not moss, mycelium. Maybe it has to have contact, so we'll see. I know that mycelium probably spreads to netherrack too. Not netherrack, but oh, I didn't bring. Did I bring? Yeah. I don't know whether this changes color in different biomes either. Oh, no, I don't have. I guess that's in the other boxes that I didn't bring with me. Whoops. So I should probably start making like a small list of things that I want to try. Sci-fi to do. Let's do full speed on their boots. Let's do test. What's the stuff called? It's not mycelia. It's hyphae. Nylium. Thank you. That's what I'm looking. Nylium. I'm curious what that would look like. And I don't think I have anything here. It's all been moved to the warped. I reorganized the boxes. You think it only covers dirt? I do have the Wikipedia open for mushroom fields. So what I'm curious about though is like, is it really bright? Like, is it a very bright color? All right, let's take a stack of stone. Leave that in there. Bring that with me. Bundle torches. I need. Maybe we'll use these guys underneath the ground. Scaffolding. I should probably bring a shield. It's gonna be dark. And I should probably, don't normally wear much armor. Might be a good idea to put on diamond pants. Looks silly, but whatever. Guess I should bring a sword too. Oh, do I not have a decent sword? Maybe I don't have a decent sword. I think it was probably in my utility box that died. Oh, I need a bucket. Let's bring 2. It's so weird. Like my brain wants to sleep, but I have no reason to here. It's gonna be so freaking fun to just not have to worry about that. One of the hermits made a game where a block of dirt was between a block of glass and a block of mycelium, and they could bet which one would take over the dirt first. Oh, grass. Yeah. I think mycelium goes faster, doesn't it? Or is it the same potential speed? Maybe set spawn on the island. Oh yeah, no, that's happening. Yep, that's definitely happening. Yeah, I guess that's... So I don't think I want to get my looting started. I'll just bring this in case. So I'm going to try to walk around a bit too, rather than just flying everywhere, because I want to kind of get the lay of the land. But there's definitely some ups and downs around. We've got an opportunity to really store up on our rooted dirt too. Mine that up. I am heading in the exact opposite direction of what I thought I was. I find it very difficult with the map to think about scale. Like when I was down here thinking I'm in the wrong direction, I need to go north, I thought that was a really long walk. And it's really not. Oh, we've got firefly bushes over here? I didn't realize firefly bushes could spawn on mushroom fields. Interesting. I guess maybe because it's a river biome? No? It's mushroom fields. Huh. That's cool. I didn't bring my shears. So that's going to be fun to play with, I think, if we do any custom like sci-fi biomes. It's funny, like the first thing I'm doing now that I'm here on the island is going underneath the island. Easy enough. Okay. Pretty sure that the hole is right here. So something that kind of sprung to mind was treating this like some sort of mine or exhaust port or something like that. So I could very easily see myself creating like a circular build around this natural hole in the ground and trying to figure out like what to do with it. I'm trying to think about where's the place where I can get the most bang for my buck. I would say probably here. And apparently, because we're in like a warm ocean, we're getting tropical fish spawning. Lush caves, I guess. Really cool. So we've got tropical fish everywhere. Glow lichen. This does go down quite a ways. That's good. I did not realize that it went down this deep. I was hoping for more, what's the word I'm looking for? Dripstone caves? But they tend to be a little bit wider. Oh, hello. So we're getting some mob spawning. That's good. The glow berries are helping a bit, which is cool. This is all going to be moss instead of grass. And we found the bottom. Kind of uneventful. Negative 42. Not bad, though. Certainly down low enough to get redstone. So it does not go as far as I thought it would. It almost feels like nighttime. It's so deep, though. That's kind of cool. That's one cave, so that really doesn't kind of branch out into anything crazy. But there seems to be a lot of other caves around. Guess we'll just kind of travel over to each one. That looks like it might be an entrance down there. So at some point, I guess it's only if you get into the if you get into a different biome vertically, will you get spawns? Dead end. I mean, I could always just dig, but I'm just curious to see if any of these little spots actually open up. Oh, maybe. Goes down to water. Nope, just round in circles. Oh, maybe. Potentially. Nope. Just another dead end. The whole green shaft could be like a vertical atrium. Oh yeah, maybe. I've been down there. So in this sort of situation, I guess what you might want to do is just dig. See what might show up. Another tree over here though. It's not nearly as impressive underneath the surface. No, the caves in the mushroom field are a little lackluster so far. Anyway, there's that one big one, but so far these are just like little dead ends. I'm hoping to do some underground stuff because I should be able to utilize spawnable areas in like a lush cave and make like a mob farm or something that will be loaded, because I know I could make it on the outskirts. Like I could absolutely put a mob farm like over the ocean, but then that means I have to be within like render distance of it. But if I build something like underneath the middle here, then if I'm near a storage area or whatever, then I'm always going to get good drops out of that. But this does not look like, although here we might have something. Nope. No. I thought some of these might be deeper. Yeah, you'd think there'd be a cave that would trail down as well. There's a bigger one over here. It looks like there might be some stuff happening over there. Right, looks like due south maybe. Yep, there's a lush cave. Well, that's... Oh, okay. What to say? A little disappointing, but actually it opens up a little bit. I heard a skeleton, so I know that they can spawn in here. And yes, I'm using frog lights instead of torches just because I think it looks more sci-fi. Another dead end. Which way did I come in? This way? Yeah. It's funny, like I don't need to put down the frog lights to see, but at the same time, it does help me remember which way I came. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Nice. Okay. Victory. Hello. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. That's where am I? Close to middle? Yeah. Sweet. Look at the size of this place. Wow. Let me just get out of the way of the granite. Remind me, what's the cinematic camera? Is it F4, 3? I don't remember. F1? Nope. F4 is my camera mod. Oh, I got it on 12. Hold on. There we go. Safe to say, I found what I was looking for. Very cool. All right, let's take a screenshot with coordinates. So a cool thing about this is that, of course, if we light this up, then places will be spawnable. Because right now it says lush caves. Wow. Stream time is at an hour. Time for break. Okay. Where's a good place to land? I mean, when we come back, we're going to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. That's for sure. I don't want to use a bucket of water near the lava because I feel like that could be a lot of cobblestone I don't want. So, does anything scream land here, Joel? That kind of looks inviting. Let me move over there. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, that's going to be the problem. Wow. Very cool. It must be nighttime because everybody's aggressive. I didn't bring a bed with me. That's annoying. Oh boy. All right. I will be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. I take a break once an hour, folks. It's that time. I'm going to grab some more coffee, grab a friend, grab a snack, let them know that we're streaming, and I will be right back.